Take the motherfucker.
I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did the lady go miss? Her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it. Let me explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I
Make it a good game, baby.
It's the National Football League presented by EA
He said, brother, I love you, man. He said, brother.
A few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington football team and the London
Always had him.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go.
Don't run from me, motherfucker.
On EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. First down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
He was brought down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
7.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away.
Good D, boy.
This will be fielded at the 17. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Hurts. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep them in.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He fires one. It's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
1st down, Washington.
They go play action with Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Second and 10 now from the 27. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Go, touchdown!
Incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it up to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
throwing from the gun. It's Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they stop him short of the first, as he can only get to the 20. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And as a result, possession switches hands.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Running back running out of
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. The play fake. He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Bulldogs, nothing.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Corner Ronald Darby comes up to get him.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him?
What?
They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Now a handoff looking right. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On play action, they'll throw. That's complete to Whiteside. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line. The play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
What?
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Being chased out left. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Here's Hurts. Incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for number 14. Incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yards to go.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So we reach intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. scrimmage. Again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this will be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Yards to go.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
1st down, Washington.
Two 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
He's across midfield.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
All right, hold on, man.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he finds McLaurin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. It was Sebastian Joseph who got him down defensively.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Khalil Mack, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. That is just what this defense was hoping for. interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
At the 38-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Howard. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense on third down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now they try the right side here. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. There's a 42, making a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he'll give it here to his running back. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Washington on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Hurts. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Return here from the 38. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tackle made.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 8. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
That's a gain.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
4th down.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. That pass play doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep
That's
it
some
on the
bullshit.
ground.
They're trying to help this
Get to him
man.
after a gain of 6 to the 46. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
I'll help this nigga.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now again, right side. It's Gibson, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Pulled in at the 24. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. The crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Devontae Casey. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
Well, I can't beat this nigga, man.
Oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And it's into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
It's up and good. Washington 14. Bulldogs 3.
I don't know. I can't beat this. Fuck you, motherfucker. Yo, I don't know what the... Yo, you passing experience the shit on my man. You bumping him while you on his mouth. They ain't calling shit. Oh, my God, yo. Yo, you was holding this nigga. Oh, my God. Fuck you, you fucking bitch.
The offense back
oh,
out
my
there
goodness,
at the line, ready
man.
for their next drive.
Damn right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. There.
I ain't seen none of that.
Here's 2nd and 10.
I ain't seen none of that.
Incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone,
lucky.
another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
Thank you.
Third down throw incomplete as well.
Intended for number 88.
I don't know what the fuck, man.
It's 4th down.
Not too good, fucking good. I still got it. I got you, sir.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Oh my God, he drops the ball. Oh my God. You got it. I'm gonna send it right now.
And Washington will have it on the
Yo, GG, bro.
downs.
I love playing you though, bro. I love playing you though, bro.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Finally, these niggas get this.
Trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion,
the fuck I gotta do for your ass?
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Fine, now niggas get this.
He's
Fucking
going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
Today's finals, Washington.
So a victory here for the one.